Kasiss is the name of one of the primary schools in Uganda, and there's 5 primary schools right now that are associated with the organization Kasiss Project.
Kasiss Project's a project I've been involved in since 5th grade. And last year, Sarah and I introduced it to Vanderbilt.
Kasiss Project is more than just another service learning program for Vanderbilt students Alice Bator and Sarah Quirk. They travel to Uganda to not only meet the people in need, but work with the ones who are already making a difference.
Half of our summer was spent in Kampala, the main city, the capital city of Uganda, and during that time we were working with Dr. Muzazi.
Well, it's most wonderful because I invited them to come and work with me last summer and to find out the socio-economic impact these pads are making on people.
Dr. Moses Muzazi, an engineering professor, is working hard to solve one problem causing young women to leave school in Uganda. They do not have access to affordable sanitary pads for their menstrual periods.
Seems like sort of a silly thing to raise money for, but the truth is that girls weren't going to school for 1 week out of every month.
Eventually your performance goes down, and many times girls were dropping out of school.
With the help of Alice and Sarah, Dr. Muzazi brought his story to Vanderbilt. He's developing a cottage industry that makes affordable sanitary pads, costing 1 nickel for 1 pad, and in some cases employing family members of the very people who need the napkins the most. A sustainable, eco-friendly industry.
And you can see how many girls you can support in a school with just, let's say, with $1, you are able to provide sanitary napkins for 1 girl for 2 months, just $1.
In light of universal primary education, trying to get equal access and opportunity in education, it's the small things like that that'll make a huge difference to keeping girls in school and really allowing the education to reach girls and boys equally.
The 2 students also travel to rural Uganda to talk to students, gather research, and see for themselves how the money they helped raise is making a difference.
At, I guess, 20 years old, you don't realize that you can go somewhere and be involved with something that's so much bigger than, I guess, like yourself.
So how did these creative students raise more than $45,000 and counting for the Girls Support Program in rural Uganda? It involved winning a competition that landed Kasiss Project Vanderbilt a spot on globalgiving.com and finally ending up on Oprah.com's worthy charity site. It's been a process that has taught them it's not just about giving.
When you're making a donation, to be responsible about it and to think about what you're donating to, because dollars do good, but ensuring that the effects of money can be lasting and sustainable is really important.
They go to school, they stay in school, they perform better, and actually at the back of it you're also supporting other women who are making the napkins to earn a living.
So making sure when you make a donation, you think hard about where the money is going to, because it feels good to give, but it's good to give right.
For VUCast, I'm Dagny Stuart.